not a day to enjoy the great outdoors, thanks to all that smoke.
Now, Jacob Morse joins us to explain how the air quality is affecting people. Jacob?
That's right, Alan. We're looking at the smoke still in the Bismarck area throughout much of especially southern North Dakota. You can still smell it out here. The storms last night you would have thought would have cleared out that smoke, but it did just the opposite. On a cold front behind those storms, that mixed up the atmosphere just enough, and we have a north wind today really pulling in that wildfire smoke from Canada. I'm live here at Hillside Park, and on a nice day you can get a clear view of the Capitol building. Today it's extremely hazy, not a hint of blue in the sky. Low visibility because of that wildfire smoke, and that has three major health impacts for us. One of them being respiratory. That's probably the one you think of most with our lung health. For people that have asthma, COPD, bronchitis, those people are impacted the most. You'll want to have a rescue inhaler handy and limit the amount of strenuous activities that you're doing outdoors. The second health impact is with our cardiovascular systems. It can have a big impact on our heart health because those tiny particles associated with the smoke get into our bloodstream. That can also lead to headaches and lightheadedness. And the third impact is with our eyes. It can lead to eye irritation, so using some eye drops might be needed because of the wildfire smoke. I'm going to send it over to meteorologist Kevin Lawrence talking about when the wildfire smoke will clear, but it might not be until we get some snow in Canada, which usually isn't until the middle to latter portions of October. So the smoke might be coming into our area in several more waves here over the next couple of weeks and even for a longer term period, Kevin.
You know, that's very true, Jacob. Unfortunately, as you mentioned, it's not going to change. We do get some brief respites from time to time, like here post-front or after that cold front moved through, which has resulted in a much cooler day today than over the holiday weekend, and it's improving the visibility farther toward the north. But it took some time to realize that, well, 24 hours at least beyond that frontal passage where the winds became more northerly. So the air mass here farther north into Canada now being realized into northern North Dakota, allowing for visibility to improve, albeit just temporarily, unfortunately, because Glasgow back to 3-mile visibility, but 10 in Williston and Minot, and anything above 10 is denoted as 10 miles. 4-mile visibility in Bismarck. You can see it with the live shot with Jacob with the Capitol over his shoulder. Not very good visibility. And in Mobridge at 2.5 miles. The smoke, is it going to get better? Well, at times, yes, like across the north, but then I think it returns for tomorrow. Light southerly winds develop at the surface anyway, and we're going to see more periods of smoke, unfortunately. Maybe not as thick as in southern North Dakota right now, but overall, at least those with sensitive respiratory issues, you might continue to have some problems here in the foreseeable future. Minot, it has cleared up a bit here for today. Again, visibility a lot better, but farther toward the south, as you saw with Jacob and here from Bismarck State College. Reduced visibility, but just a little bit of improvement as we get through the night and perhaps into tomorrow. But smoky skies continue for the foreseeable future.